whether it's a 30K boat or not, it's not beating anything that is more expensive than it. Period.
Yeah, so you want to know what my spec was now?
The only thing this ideology of nerfing the Macedon has done is make playing the naval officer that much fucking tedious. That's it.
Yeah, but listen, Muhammad, I don't think you need to like call me all sorts of names. I'm being totally cool here. You don't have to get nasty with me just because.
Well, you know what? It's the condescending attitude. It's the condescending attitude of everything I'm saying is getting completely away, and you're telling me about in the past you know better than me. You are not better in math than me. I know how to do this.
No, sir.
You do. I know how to look at the angle and see who can turn faster. I know how to look at the skill sets and see what's what. I'm telling you flat out. The naval officer and a Macedon cannot compete if they both have the same skill level. We're not talking about a fucking is fucking genius. We're talking about two competent players. The naval officer and a Macedon doesn't have a chance in the world versus a HMC and a privateer. Period. Point blank. End the discussion. And the fact that you say that the Macedon needs to be nerfed because it's not as expensive as the HMC is more logic that it doesn't calculate the end game, the meta game. The HMC is so expensive because it's such a powerful ship in that skill set's hands. The Macedon is so cheap because it's not shit compared to the first rate. That's why the first rate is what the naval officer is balanced against. The HMC is what the privateer is balanced against. That's how it works. That's why naval officers can drive first rates, because their skill set is weak. That's why privateers can't ride first rates, because their skill set is strong. Okay. Do you understand?
Can I talk?
No.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Muhammad, I understand you really like that boat. My opinion on the Macedon has nothing to do with me being condescending.
I don't give a about the boat.
And well, clearly. But
no, I care about the fact that you don't know what about in regards to balance. You don't calculate that the naval officer's skill set is limited by the options he has in boats. You don't calculate that the privateer's boat options are limited by the strength of his skill set. I don't get Macedon in general. I can afford whatever ship and game I want. I have a first rate. I've got 11 mil. I can afford whatever I want.
Excused?
But the people that try to balance this game, the quote-unquote elite day one beta tester players, when you listen to them talk, it's complete shit. They don't see the meta game. It's the
what is this meta
the same people that are this is the same logic that's questioning why the Corone Mastercraft Galleon, with its 3,000 cargo capacity, with it being a merchant ship and its money price isn't equivalent to a first rate. It's because it's not meant to be.
Well, I don't know what that has to do with the Macedon being nerfed, but it needs to be nerfed.
All right.
They're making the Mercy more powerful because they're basically just swapping the ships. So it's losing the gun deck.
Yeah, and you're going to end up with two ships that nobody uses, because a Mercy with two gun decks racked up isn't going to give the naval officer the ability to one-on-one versus anybody, and the Macedon watered down isn't going to be worth a so switching the stats has did nothing but take a usable ship that actually gave the naval officer a chance at doing something outside of being in a first rate or a second minimum. You know, it gives them a it gave them an affordable option. I mean, they are the ones who are, they have no chance of escape. It would be one thing if the naval officer could come and go in boat, you know, if they had the unpredictability line where they could sail upwind and get away. No, not the case. The naval officer, you ain't getting away from it. Period. Unless you completely fail fit. Oh, here we go. Yes, I know. We should all have the super spec of convoy line and last resort speed.
You don't convoy.
Give me
New orders.
break. Break. You ain't PvPing or killing nobody. No, because I've heard these arguments before. I'm not interested in retard logic.
Oh my gosh.
And that's what it is. It's logic. No naval officer rides around with last resort speed and pirate hunter. None. None.
My
I
lord.
think you
I'm
need
sorry.
to
Yes,
like
my lord.
play
What
the
now?
game because we're getting way
Let's
past
get
time
digging.
channel.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to go lead Fran.
Yes, my lord. What now?